What is an iBuyer? We get this question quite a bit. It's Jason here with the Lichman Group in Remax Capital City. We're going to break this down a little bit for you. I know we have all, including myself, have received mail that says, "I want to buy your house cash now." Name your date, name your price, etc. There's a lot of hidden things that you need to know about this, and I get a lot of people that give us a call or write us and say, "Hey, what is this?" We saw this in the boom of the market probably a couple years ago, where the big one is Open Door. You've got Perch. I'm trying to think of a few other names. OfferPad's another one. Now we have Zillow. We have Redfin. There's some other brokerage too as well that are joining in on the party, trying to pick up homes at minimal prices and resell them for a little bit more. So basically what an iBuyer is, they purchase your home cash using an algorithm to give them a good idea of what they could purchase it at and resell it for. So they're going to say, look, we'll pay you X amount. If you agree, it can be a 2-week, 4-week, 5-month closing. It depends on the algorithm and the area. So like I said, there can be some convenience with it. But what they do is they plug it in their system, you sign off, you say yes, and then what they're going to do is they're looking to purchase your home, either do some repairs afterwards or have you do repairs while you're in contract, and then they're going to resell it as soon as they purchase it from you for a higher rate. Again, they have to make money to stay in business. So with that, it is a cash offer. It is, we are seeing it. I get the mail too as well. And, we've put in our name a few times just to see what they offer us and see kind of how the transaction goes. Now, the things you need to know about an iBuyer is they typically are going to purchase your home under fair market value. As in, if I was to list your home, I'm going to list it at fair market value or above, depending on your features and benefits. Another thing with OfferPad is you are working directly with the buyer. It's kind of like a new construction home. If someone goes unrepresented, you are working against that builder. The builder is the owner of those new construction homes or homes to be built. There is no leverage. With an agent, you get leverage. Plus also, you get their insight, their experience, their opinion, the whole, everything put together. With this, you are competing, you are going against the person that's trying to buy it. Remember, they're trying to get it for the lowest amount. You're trying to make the most. Now, another thing with this, with iBuyers is I've heard personally on commercials, you don't have to pay real estate fees. That's not true. Actually, on facts here is typically what a seller would pay in their holding costs. They call them a lot of different fees. Is anywhere from 7 to 13% on the average. Actually, I know somebody who got hit with 13%. So that's double what you would typically pay a real estate agent in fees or in commissions. So you're losing a lot of money there. And then also on top of that, like I said, it's typically not as much you'd get on the open market. Look, we all know the Austin market's pretty hot right now. Homes are going in days with multiple offers for well over list. You have a chance at getting a whole lot more, putting it out to the public with more eyes on your property than you do going with one of these online platforms. Again, it might be right for some people that want the convenience. They don't want people to come through their homes. They want to be able to close when they want to close, and that's something predetermined, but at the same time, you will pay in the long run with a lower offer on top of a higher fee. Again, each one does a little bit different, but they all lump it in, and it's anywhere on the average between 7 and 13%, which is double what I've ever seen anyone pay a real estate agent. Now, next thing with that, as you go through the process, you get that cash offer. They have not seen the home. Once they get it under contract, then what do? They bring in their inspection team. Their inspection team does an inspection. They come back with a number that they say X, Y, and Z needs to be done. There really is no negotiating with them. Remember, they're about money. They're about what they can make off the property. It's a business. So just know that going in, there is no negotiating. Typically, whenever you're with a buyer and a seller, there is some negotiation on that. Again, nothing can be agreed upon without the seller and the buyer agreeing on it. So with some of these online platforms or these iBuyers, there is no negotiation on that. They will tell you what they want done or how much they want back, and you either agree or you disagree. Then after you get past that, then you find out about the hidden fees. There is fees. As much as they say it on the news that there's not, there is fees. Anywhere from 7 to 13%, which is quite a bit. So, in conclusion, if you guys get, if you receive some mail and you have some questions about it, again, we have done our research on this. There is a lot of them out there. Typically, they're only going to be in a hot market. Once the market cools off, you will see them come out or leave that market. Pretty much March of last year, we saw iBuyers go to zero. Before then, we saw a lot of Open Door, which is kind of the bigger one, or one of the starters of this. Now we're seeing it with a lot of other different companies. As the market stays hot, you will see a lot more. You'll continuously get mail. You might even get phone calls. As it cools down, you'll see less of this. So if you have any questions on what should I do, let us run some numbers. Let us talk to you. We want to work on your behalf. We want to show you what exactly to expect for you to make a sound judgment on what makes sense for you and what works best for you. Give us a call. My number's down below. Jason Lichman with Lichman Group, 512-595-4809. Just a little information or the cliff notes of what an iBuyer is and what that means to you selling your home. You guys take care.